Hello and good day everyone. Welcome to my channel Fixing Knowledge. And today we are talking about cloud computing, top 50 interview questions with their relevant answers. This is the part 1 of the video. Let's begin. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services such as servers, storage, databases, networking, software, and analytics over the internet to offer faster innovation, flexible resources, and economies of scale. List the key characteristics of cloud computing. The key characteristics of cloud computing are on-demand self-service, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and measured service. What are the three main service models in cloud computing? The three main service models in cloud computing are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. What is the difference between scalability and elasticity in cloud computing? Scalability is the ability of a system to handle growing workloads by adding resources. Elasticity is the ability to automatically or dynamically allocate the resources as needed and release them when no longer needed. What is the virtual machine in cloud computing? A virtual machine, also known as a VM, is a software emulation of a physical computer that runs on a virtualized environment. It allows multiple virtual machines to run on a single physical machine. What is a hypervisor? A hypervisor is a software that creates and runs virtual machines on a physical computer. It manages the virtualized computing environments and allows multiple operating systems to share a single hardware host. What is a cloud service provider? A cloud service provider is a company that offers cloud-based services and solutions to users and organizations. Examples: AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. What is the difference between public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud? A public cloud is a cloud infrastructure owned and operated by a third-party cloud service provider. A private cloud is a cloud environment dedicated solely to one organization. A hybrid cloud combines both public and private cloud models. What is the role of a load balancer in cloud computing? A load balancer distributes incoming network traffic across multiple servers to ensure optimal resource utilization, increase the reliability, and improve the performance. What is the difference between horizontal scaling and vertical scaling? Horizontal scaling involves adding more machines or nodes to a system, whereas vertical scaling involves adding more resources such as CPU, memory to an existing machine. What are the advantages of cloud computing? Some advantages of cloud computing include cost efficiency, scalability, flexibility, automatic updates, disaster recovery, and increased collaboration. What are the security concerns in cloud computing? Security concerns in cloud computing includes data breaches, data loss, unauthorized access, compliance issues, and shared infrastructure risk. What is a serverless architecture in cloud computing? Serverless architecture is a cloud computing model where the cloud provider manages the infrastructure, allowing the developers to focus on writing the code without worrying about servers or underlying infrastructure. Explain the difference between cloud computing and edge computing. Cloud computing involves centralizing compute and storage resources in data centers, whereas edge computing brings processing closer to the data source, reducing the latency and bandwidth usage. What is the role of a CDN, also known as content delivery network in cloud computing. A CDN is a network of distributed servers that deliver web content based on users' geographical location. It reduces the load times and improves the performance. What is a container in cloud computing? A container is a lightweight, standalone, executable package that includes everything needed to run a piece of software, including the code, runtime, system tools, libraries, and settings. What is Kubernetes? Kubernetes is an open source container orchestration platform that helps automate the deployment, scaling, and management of containerized applications. What is the difference between S3 and EBS in AWS? S3, also known as Simple Storage Service, is an object storage service for storing and retrieving any amount of data, whereas EBS, also known as Elastic Block Store, is a block storage service for EC2 instances. What is the difference between platform as a service and infrastructure as a service? Platform as a service provides a platform allowing the customers to develop, run, and manage the applications without dealing with the underlying infrastructure, whereas infrastructure as a service provides virtualized computing resources over the internet. What is a cloud migration strategy? A cloud migration strategy is a plan for moving the applications, data, and other business elements to a cloud infrastructure. It includes assessment, planning, execution, and validation phases. How does data encryption contribute to cloud security? Data encryption helps protect sensitive data by converting it into a form that only authorized parties can access. This reduces the risk of data breaches and unauthorized access. What is serverless computing? Serverless computing allows the developers to build and run the applications without managing any servers. It automatically scales the resources, reducing the operational complexity and cost. What is the importance of service level agreement in cloud computing? Service level agreements, also known as SLAs, define the terms of service between a cloud provider and a customer, including uptime guarantees, performance metrics, security provisions, and penalties for non-compliance. What is DevOps in cloud computing? DevOps is a set of practices that combine software development and IT operations to shorten the software development lifecycle, increase the deployment speed, and improve the collaboration between teams. How does multi-tenancy work in cloud computing? Multi-tenancy refers to the sharing of computing resources among multiple users or tenants in a cloud environment. It helps in improving resource utilization and reducing the cost. Thank you for giving your time and learning with me on my channel, Fixing Knowledge. This is the end of part 1 and we will soon have part 2 coming soon. Till then, stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.